Hey, it's me, GV, welcome to the GV stream, ladies and gentlemen. Bad hair day. Oh. What's up, folks? Yeah, what's up, Dak? We are live back again playing some Bloodborne. Originally, I had said we might do KOTOR 2 today or... Resident Evil Requiem. However, I got some news today, and I honestly don't know if we can do like a whole big playthrough right now. There may have to be a an audible. So in the meantime, we'll make a go at continuing Bloodborne here, which we've been making some really good progress at. Was up back. I switched the camera to the other monitor basically just because it's a better position. Pretty much. So yeah, I really do want to play Resident Evil Requiem and also KOTOR 2, but as I was mentioning before, it's kind of hard to stick to a schedule right now. Due to certain things personally that will be taking up a lot of my time, and a lot of it is just like I have to be ready to just move in the moment. Okay, so in the last stream, which was this morning, we switched over to the whirligig saw, which I think I want to use. The boom hammer's fun too. Man, I do like the boom hammer, but you know what? Honestly, it's been enough time. Let's switch back to the whirligig. And then we're going to go ahead and upgrade it too, if we can. Okay, let's turn this on. And then let's check this out. Okay, we're gonna repair that. Blood gem fortification. Let's check here. There's no gems set on this one, right? The saw cleaver. Ludwig's holy blade. Take that off. Take that off. Take that off. Then go to fortify weapon. Then whirligig saw. We need 3 bloodstone shards. We got 45. We need 5. We need 8. We need 3. We need 5. We need 8. We need 3 chunks. We need 1 more chunk. What's up, Crash? I do remember you. Yes, indeed. Yeah, usually if anybody was a big part of the chat at any point in time, I usually remember. Sometimes people are like, do you remember me from like years and years and years and years and years ago? And I'm like, if we haven't talked in 1,000 years, and if you didn't talk all that much to begin with, probably not. Oh, can we wield the Evelyn too? Wait a second. We need 18 blood tinge. Could be worth it. Could be worth it. Okay, so we need 1 more chunk to upgrade that. Do I want to upgrade the Hunter pistol? I mean, honestly, the Evelyn would be sick as hell if we can switch to that. We'd need, I think, 8 more blood tinge, though. Let's go to blood gem fortification, whirligig saw. We're looking for the blue numbers. Highest number is 119. So this one. Physical attack up near death. And then here we got 121, 133, 139. Okay, let's go down to 139. This one adds an extra little bonus thing too. So we'll add that, and then what do we got here? 151, 164, 166. Yeah. Okay, that's a huge upgrade. That's a huge upgrade. Max HP, max vials held up, max quicksilver bullets, more blood echoes from visceral attacks. Physical damage reduction plus 3%. More echoes. Okay. Should be good. Ya poppy paw. Ya pa 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 pa. Let's check this really quick. What's up? T-O-T Sling? Tot Sling? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Nice to see ya. Well, hello there. Oh, hello. I think we need more
Welcome. What is
blood echoes to
very
level up,
well.
right?
Let me...
What do we need? Oh, we can actually level up. Okay. So yeah, if we get blood tinge to 18, we can wield the Evelyn. Does it matter? Not really. Hunter's pistol is fine throughout the entire thing. But it's kind of cool. Yeah. I'm going to try to get it up to that.
Farewell, good may you.
Bye. Okay. So, in this morning's stream, we got a couple of DLC weapons, including the Whirligig Saw here. Probably one of the coolest weapons ever in a Soulsborne game. So now we did the Amygdala boss fight. Is it just Yargul? Let me take a look at the boss list real quick. Make sure I'm not missing one. Also, I gotta text somebody back real quick. Okay. What would be the next little boss here? What would be the next? Cleric Beast, we have guided. Father Gascoigne, we have guided. Vicar Amelia, we have guided. That we have not. That we have not. That we have, Bloodstarved Beast, we have guided. Amygdala, we have guided. Shadow of Yarnum, we have guided. Rom the Vacuous Spider, we have guided. Witch of Hemwick, we have guided. Martyr Logarius, Dark Beast Parl, both have been guided. DLC, not yet. Those two are the final bosses, so yeah, it looks like it's gonna be... Yeah. Wait, how does that work? Forgetting the order here. Yeah, so there is one more optional location, but I think even if we can access it now, it's going to destroy me. So I do think we go to Yargul next. I think Yargul is up next. Yargul Unseen Village. Let's go. Now, since we have enough insight, we can see the amygdala up ahead, too. We have a ton of insight. Alright, Yargul... Oh, there's one over there, too. Yeah, these things are everywhere. Oh, that's right. I remember how this goes now. Okay, Yargul is a step up in terms of difficulty. Also, we can upgrade this thing again now with that chunk. So we got to be careful. Things are going to get really scary from here on out now. Literally and physically. What the actual hell? That was so much damage. Not cool, buddy. Now you're going to get chainsawed. Jesus. Hello. Okay, so the deal with these guys, they're glowing red, is that they're going to get resuscitated by a bell woman. There's basically a bell woman that if you don't kill them, they will revive all these dudes that kind of like pop with a really harsh sound when they die. They will come back if you don't kill the bell woman. Although he didn't come back, so maybe not this particular guy. Maybe not him. But now there's an amygdala shooting a laser beam, and we gotta make sure we don't get hit by the laser beam right here. You little punk. Okay, do you guys realize you're all going to die with this laser beam coming in? Oh, he tried to grab us. Weird. Okay. Things are about to get crazy here. So, bell ringing woman here. Hi. Yeah! So make sure to kill her. They'll all get stunned, and now they can actually die. Otherwise, they don't really die. Okay, we can just pop that sucker open. What does this say? The menses ritual must be stopped, lest we all become beasts. Hi. Give me 1 second. I'll be with you shortly. Bolt Damp Blood Gem. I think that gives our weapon Bolt. I'll take that. Thank you. Okay, I'm surprised there's not like 50,000 people in this room with me. Alright, if I remember correctly, there's like a really weird drop-off here or something that's easily missed. I forget exactly where it is. Also, this is where we were locked up, or at least we're close to it. It does not open from this side. The prison. This place links up to the prison. Which might be this, I forget. Oh, hello. Okay, so you want to find the bell-ringing woman. That's kind of the whole shtick of this area. Otherwise, you got to kill everything multiple times. Not fun. Whoa. Where is she at? It's not my fault. I didn't do it. Leave me alone. Yo, where's the bell-ringing woman? Oh, there she is. Whoa. Okay, good. We're gonna let them chill. They do get stunned there for a little bit. Quicksilver bullets. Frenzied cold blood times 8, or number 8, not times 8. Hello. Whoa! You almost got me. All right, I'm gonna parry you. Whoop! Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Blood vial. Let's open up this. Is this where we literally just were? Yeah. Who's making that sound over there? Okay, we can go out the middle there, but let's go check out this corner real quick. Slide door. We came in from, yeah, because we went to that other side. So let's go down here. Yeah, there's like a weird drop off right here. I remember something super easily missable. Okay, hello. Hi, yeah. Okay. Oh my god. I dare them to turn this corner. Okay, that loud sound means they're not actually dead. I think they're going to get resurrected because there's a hidden bell-ringing woman somewhere here. Where are you? I think this is the one you have to drop in on, maybe. Hello. Let's go down here. Yeah, I think she's in the cage there, or she's like up at the top. So I think we want to drop in from above here. Oh. I think it's here? Where is it? a secret spot. Oh, what's up, guys? Whoa! Excuse me? No thanks. You see, if I kill you guys, you're just gonna come back. It doesn't really matter. Oh my god. Where is she? I literally hear her ring the bell, but I don't know where she is. A lot of the time, she kind of blends in with the scenery. Where are you? Oh, God. Man. Okay. I want to go do the thing back there, but they're causing a lot of issues for me here. So we can at least light that thing. That is the prison where we were at previously. So we lit it, so that's good. Oh my god. You guys are focused on me as a literal gigantic alien thing just blasting you all with lasers. Okay, here it is. This right here. Oh, okay. Kind of missed a drop there. You can drop down there, but I think it's here where we want to go. Yep, there you are. This one's super well hidden. Okay. Now they will stop respawning. Also, Cindy is back, so I'm going to go say hi to her real quick. BRB. Okay, so she's dead, and then this guy now will actually die. What's up? Man, I am off with my timing. Come on. Come on. Jeez Louise. What happened with me with these big guys? There we go. What's up, R. Piazza? Thank you, Tot. Oh, that's where you get that key. Okay, so that accesses the other secret zone where there is a relatively easy boss. You can honestly probably beat it with the power of the weapon that we have right now. Tiny to nitrous. Freaking epic, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Screaming up above. Okay, then we head out this way, I think. I think we're still missing one drop off, because you drop off up there. We might be missing like one item or something, but it's not a big deal. Where do you go from here? I'm forgetting. So you see that guy, I think. Oh yeah, that's right. You go back to the lantern. Whoa, look at you go. Hello. Whoa. Man, these guys keep getting little cheap hits on me constantly. Okay, let's grab you. Oh! Can you get your ass out of the way? I literally cannot see the laser. Okay, they're dead. Okay, do we want to go back? We kind of took a beating there just a little bit, and the next part is pretty annoying. Also, we could probably level up once. So yeah, I think we head back here. And then we pop back in. What up?
Welcome. What is... Very well. Let me...
Okay, blood tinge up to 18. So we can wield the Evelyn.
Farewell.
Bye. And let's go level this bad boy up one more time as well. Fortify a weapon. The Whirligig Saw plus 7. We need 7 more bloodstone chunks to rank it up once again. Okay, Yargul Chapel, I believe. Oh, I did not see you. Hi, yup. Thank you. Yeah, you definitely want to make a big effort to kill those guys because that guy just gave me 2 free bloodstone chunks, basically. Okay, now I know there's a bell-ringing woman close by here. I think she's right under that ledge down there. Grab this. Thank you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There you are. Okay, now they all get stunned here, so we're going to use that opportunity. Oh my god! My entire health bar just gone. Man, our gun does like 0 damage. Alright, let's go close the distance on this guy. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Hello? Whoop! You think you're sly? Hiding around the corner like that? A grave mistake. Sorry, I'll go in the corner. It will be. I mean, we have to, but yeah, this place sucks. The 3 people in here are a living nightmare to deal with. Oh boy, and I honestly should just not do it, but I'm always just so stubborn. I always like force myself to do it anyways. Nightmarish rituals crave a newborn, find one, and silence a harrowing cry, and that's from when we were first here. Okay, so there's like 3 NPCs here, and these guys are an absolute nightmare to deal with, 3 at the same time. But whatever, I'm feeling kind of confident. There's like 1 more hidden somewhere too. I walk up on this guy and just backstab him. Oh, yeah! Alright, this weapon's probably... Yep, there it is. So you probably want to use the staircase to your advantage. I think they also heal, don't they? Okay, so far so good. Ooh! Yeah, like 1 little tag like that. Okay, come on down here, gentlemen. Ooh. It's like you get such a good little combo going, but then they mess you up. Bro, can you lock onto this guy, please? Thank you. Okay. Come on, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Gotcha. Alright. That usually takes me like at least 3 tries. But honestly, this weapon's just too good. Okay, so now we can access the streets, which There is so much stuff to find on the streets of Yargul. It's honestly insane. Is there anything important, though? We could honestly just rush directly to the boss. I'm trying to remember if there's, like, anything super duper worth it or not. Actually, let's go back over here. There might be an item behind these pillars. No. Okay. Ba-ba bee, ba-ba boo, ba-ba boo, ba-ba boo. Okay, those things are nightmares to deal with. We're gonna have to be careful here because they shoot you with like these little sniper shots. Whoa! Okay, luckily this weapon's dealing a lot of damage. My God. Does this happen immediately? I feel like, because the first time you come here, this door is locked, but I think now it's open, so I think there's one more leg before we get to the boss fight proper. Where does this go? It's just not a door you can interact with. Oh my God. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, can I heal at least? Okay, someone's shooting me up here. I don't know where they are, though. Oh. You like shooting guns, huh? Now, again, he made the sound that they're definitely going to resurrect him. Ooh, gotcha. Now, that guy doesn't resurrect for some weird reason. Hey, what's up, Jana? Welcome in. Hello, hello. This thing teleports you. I don't know if we want to use that, though. This place is an insane place to explore. Oh, look at you, bell ringing. Okay, let's go down here. Yeah, I just don't remember a single item that's, like, super worth to explore during this spot. Could be forgetting something, though. What's up, Pestilent? Welcome in. Alright, now here's the boss. This one's weird. This one's like 50% of the time I do it first try, no problems whatsoever. And then the other 50% of the time, it gets really, really annoying. So we might be able to guide him immediately, but I should definitely look up and see if there's any tips I'm missing. The One Reborn's arena is a large chapel-like building. 6 bell-ringing women. Yep, gotta kill all of them. Due to the nature of this fight, killing the bell-ringing woman first is advised. The physical attacks used by the One Reborn include a swiping attack where it'll lift up its larger arms and swipe across. A flailing attack where it'll start rocking back and forth and stomping with all of its legs. A headbutt, which it might use if the players are on the 2nd level. Lift up its body and start spewing a stream of acid. The arcane attacks it uses are all projectile attacks, the first one being shown by the humanoid figure on top of it reaching forward with a glowing finger or by a large red ball appearing over its head. This is a projectile of body parts. The next attack will cause body parts to rain down. AoE, where the area around it will start to glow red and it will shriek to actually deal the damage. Any weapon with fire or bolt will work. Flame sprayer. We start spewing acid, move up the stairs. A plunging attack from the upper level? I didn't even know you could plunge attack him. Visceral attack is possible if the boss is brought down. The humanoid on top is where the attack for that. The boss has 3 lock-on points. Avoid the projectiles by dodging back. Attack him on the side. The boss will inflict a low amount of damage with his legs using kicks and stomps. Yeah, and it's basically just a reference to the Tower Knight from Demon Souls. Alright, well, I probably need to at least practice it a little bit to get used to his basic attacks. So let's go. Alright, let's do it. Sounded like it just shat its pants there, which I've never noticed. Okay, so first step, yeah, it's very much like the Tower Knight from Demon Souls. Gotta go to the top here where there are 6 women. My actual god. I've never seen him that aggressive before. Okay. So yeah, if you don't kill these 6 women, they'll basically like buff the boss. And it'll just get insane. I think they also hit you with magical attacks too. Oh, look at that! Oh, he comes up here. Oh, that's so cool. Hi-ya! Ooh, give me that visceral. Okay, now we can fight him one-on-one. If I remember correctly, you could shoot him, right? And then it does a thing? Yeah, I think so. Alright, what's up, buddy? Resident Evil-ass boss. Whoa. Excuse me? Okay, big ol' writhing attack. What's he doing? Oh, the bodies. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's the acid that he puts on the ground. Oh my god, that gets everywhere. Wow. Wow! I feel like that's never hurt me that bad. Pretty sure you can stagger him if he... Oh, my God. Okay, so you can interrupt the attacks, but can't stagger them, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, let's try the plunging attack. I forgot about that. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Okay, where are you at? Let's give it a go. Yeah! Oh, he just... That was so weird. He, like, interrupted me in the air. Can you visceral him while he's down like that? Okay, so he goes down there. I don't know if you can visceral him, though. Oh, that's got to be a visceral. Yeah, right there. Ba-ba, 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 ba. Okay. Ba-ba, 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 ba-ba. Let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Yo, Marlo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Man, I wish I could tell if people like watching the streams became members or not, since we're doing the bean thing. But I suppose we'll consume a bean either way. Thank you very much, Marlo140, for becoming a brand new GV member on the GV stream. I said earlier this morning if anybody becomes a member or anything, we'll do the Bean Boozle. So let's give it a spin. Whoop! It's gonna be licorice burnt rubber. Can't really see it, but licorice burnt rubber. We had this exact one earlier this morning, and I definitely got licorice. Hopefully this time the same thing happens. Honestly, the licorice / burnt rubber is the most. We have the most of those. Let's see. Even if it's burnt rubber, I don't really mind it all that much. Immediate taste of burnt rubber, yeah. Yep, that's rubber, all right. You know, I remember this one, though. It kind of tastes good in a really weird way. It's almost got like a smokiness to it, like barbecue, which somehow makes it okay. It's kind of odd. Thanks so much, Marlo. Enjoy the membership perks. I was always stressed playing these games when I had a substantial amount of souls. I wanted to spend every last one before fighting a boss. Yeah, that's usually how I play. I think in this day and age, since I've played this enough, it's like, you kind of realize, like, even if you die, there's ways to get a lot of your souls back. It's not the worst thing in the world. So, I'm far more risky these days. But, yeah, ideally, you want to explore everywhere and then go spend all your stuff, obviously. Are we actually out of blood vials finally? Oh my god. Okay, repair the whirligig. Blood gem fortification. Whirligig saw. I don't think we have anything due, though. We'll check real quick. Ba pa pee pa. Yeah, pa 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 pee. Oh yeah, that's right. We got that bolt gem, though, which I don't think covers this spot. Okay, fortify a weapon, whirligig saw. We still need 5 more bloodstone chunks. Evelyn, we still need 18 blood tinge to be able to wield. Did we get a new rune? I think we did, but I think it's a beast rune or claw mark. Oh, ups visceral attack 10%. Oh, that's pretty good actually. More echoes from slain enemies. Yeah, honestly, that's probably whatever. It doesn't really matter all that much. Also, we have an absolute ton of insight here. Wait, what did this say? Oh, yeah, I always forget. This is the DLC headstone, because I think I usually do it in one fell swoop. Lead elixir. I mean, yeah, we need to spend this stuff. Sinister resonant bell. We'll never use it, but it's something. Nope. Beep. Ooh. Okay. And I guess we just buy blood vials now, honestly. 70? Yeah, sure. That's fine. Honestly, should level up, but whatever. Okay. Then, not there. Hypogean jail. That's interesting, because that light was not working. Yeah, I was going to say. Okay, so let's go to Yargold Chapel. Ya pa pee pa. The One Reborn. I feel like I'm looking at a different resource than the one I was looking at. Yeah, here we go. Okay, not optional. Assisted by Chime Maidens. Shoot fireballs and heal the One Reborn using purple projectiles. You get 1 insight from discovering him and 3 for defeating him. You can summon the Old Hunter, Defector, and Tall, the Church Pick Hunter. Okay. Weak to bolt and fire, strong against arcane. When at the 2nd level, the boss can perform the attack Swinging Corpses. Be sure to be paying attention to the One Reborn while attacking the casters. The corpse at the top, even while not collapsed, takes more... Wait, the corpse at the top, even while not collapsed, takes more damage from projectiles than the rest of its body. Magic deals arcane damage include Rain of Flesh, Vein Shot, Blast. To start the fight, go to the 2nd level to remove the casters. Yep. High damage can be dealt to the boss after it collapses. Strike the corpse protruding from the top of the boss while it's collapsed. Should you hear the torso caster on the back of the boss howl as he channels, back off. It's about to do an AoE attack. Yeah. Boss stops and appears to vomit. Move away immediately. You'll avoid the flood of vomit. Fighting him alongside his side between his legs is a recommended approach. Stay closer to the back of him to avoid the burst damage spell his raised head can cast. Roll out when he starts thrashing around when your health is about half. Especially if the casters are still alive, it's a good idea to stay above half health when meleeing to avoid getting trampled. After you've struck the boss with a combo, he may summon a rain of body parts which attracts you, backstep, or dodge until the attack stops. Adopt a hit-and-run tactic. The fireballs only do menial damage. Like amygdala, the larger limbs at either end can be weakened and broken. Focus one, yeah. So this is absolutely a break the limbs type boss, which I don't know why I don't go that route, because honestly, that's super effective here. Feel free not to answer. What does Cindy do for work? No, it's all good. I probably don't want to be too specific, but I will just say that she basically works in like a veterinarian type situation. She works with animals in a medical sort of scenario. It's a really fulfilling, awesome job, honestly. I'm so glad she found it. But yeah, pretty much like a veterinary assistant, you could say. It's a very similar type of role. Okay, so let's practice him one more time. I want to get good at breaking his legs to see how much damage output we're doing. Ow, 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 ow. Absolute jerks. What in the hell just shot me? Oh, this road is so annoying. Bro. What is happening right now? Excuse me. My God. Jesus Christ. I've never been hit this much in the upper part. Bum 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 bum. Bye. See ya. I don't know if plunging attack is worth it, honestly. You take a lot of falling damage. Alright, so now we break his legs. Okay, that's the howl. That's the big AoE, right? I think he summons corpses here, doesn't he? He tries. Yeah, there we go. He can just move. You don't even have to dodge that. Is he vomiting? What's he doing? Oh, there's the vomit. Okay, so I think if you get up on these steps, you avoid the vomit. Yep. That's how you do that. Okay, that's one leg broken. Ooh, then we can hit the back like this. Oh yeah, big damage. Ooh. Oh yeah. That's how you do that. How the hell did that hit me? the vomit. Okay. Ba 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 ba. God, how much vomit you gonna vomit, dude? There we go. Baha, yaha, yaha, yaha. Look how weak you are, you nasty man. Nasty man you are. What a nasty fellow. Okay, just kill me. Yo, yo. Yeah, it's honestly a great job for her. In my opinion. I think it perfectly fits. She is extremely good with animals. With your voice acting work, do you think you could do Bloodborne enemy screams? 1000%. Monster voices and shrieks and stuff like that are one of my specialities, I would say. Sometimes when people ask for that sort of thing, I always delight in saying, oh yeah, I can do that shit easy. Ba, 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 ba. All right, time to guide this failer. All right, so we're going to be guiding. I will return to the streaming mode in just a second. One, two, 3, feet. Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to another boss guide for Bloodborne in 2026, ladies and gentlemen. We are using the Whirligig Saw. You can get this early from the DLC if you kind of rush in, get to it, and get out of there. Definitely recommend it. Super great weapon. Honestly, probably a little strong, but I just wanted to use it because it's so fun, and it's a big smashy weapon, which I typically try to use in these guides. +8, which is not too hard to get currently. I think there's a lot of Bloodstone chunks around here that can get you to that level. Also level 65. With a basic strength build. Now, the one Reborn here is annoying as hell. He's honestly one of my least favorite bosses, lore-wise and, you know, visually and all that. He's very, very cool, but mechanically, he's really annoying. Like, I can only imagine trying to do a no-hit run with this guy because it's so hard not to get clipped by one of his random things. There's vomit and blood and bodies all over the place constantly. It's also a bit of a gimmick fight. It's actually a reference, I believe. I don't know if it's confirmed. Ooh. Also, getting here is a nightmare, by the way. I don't know if it's confirmed, but I believe it's a reference to the Tower Knight from Demon Souls. It's the same sort of situation where you need to take out 6 people on the upper rafters before you fight this guy, or else they will basically heal him and buff him, and it gets really out of hand and annoying. So that's the first step. Also, there is a summon, by the way, if you want to summon somebody for help. There is a summon. Also, yeah, be careful about this road here. It's incredibly easy to get sniped by these little blood sniper shots. So you kind of want to dodge, duck, dive, duck, and dodge. All right, here we go. The one Reborn. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm going to grab my blood echoes. And then we immediately want to take out the 6 women that are above the arena here. Which, keep in mind, he can still hit you while you're doing this. So be careful. It's not free. So here she is, number 1. She's dead. We're going to just always move because he's always going to be trying to hit us. Look at that. He's literally right behind us. Number 2. Number 2 of 6. We got number 3 of 6. Okay, and they will drop, like, Quicksilver bullets, I believe, FYI. Also, this guy is weak to bolt and fire. So if you have the ability to do any bolt or fire damage, you'll deal extra damage. You can plunging attack him, apparently. I tried it once. It didn't really seem to be all that good. If you want to do that strategy, feel free. I'm sure you can make something happen. And now, here we go. He's also strong to Arcane because he does a lot of Arcane. Now, my general strategy here is going to be to break his limbs. I think right there he's summoning bodies now that'll fall on us. If we just keep moving, we'll be totally fine. Okay, just got to watch out for its slam attacks. Yeah, so see, he's going to summon bodies. We're just going to keep moving. I'm not even sprinting. We don't even get hit. It's fine. Now, I'm going to be going for his legs here. I want to break his limbs is what I'm attempting to do. That did land good. But the thing is, you always got to be moving. He will constantly attack. It's really annoying. Oof. And he's also, like, way more harder to hit than you would think as well. It's actually incredibly annoying. So, kind of like Amygdala, we're just giving him space here, and once he stops freaking out, then we want to go for this body here. As soon as you knock him down, attack this body with everything that you have. He will take extra damage. And yeah, we're basically just trying to break the limbs, rinse and repeat. And unfortunately, this guy just constantly attacks all of the time. So good hits on his limbs here. You want to go for the big limbs, by the way. The smaller limbs don't really break. Okay, another one here. There we go. Beautiful. Now he's going to crumble, and we're going to go for the body here, just like this. This guy takes massive damage, but he will also try to stop you by attacking you as well. Okay, so now I'm going to look at this guy. I'm going to go to one-handed and shoot him. Or try to at the very least. Come on. Doesn't want to do it. That's fine. All right, so he's going to summon corpses. We're just going to keep moving. Just like this. Beautiful. You're beautiful. And now we're going to wait for him to just chill for a second so I can hit his limbs with my whirligig saw here. Okay, down he goes. Walk up. Make sure you actually land the hits, because as you can see, he just keeps moving. It's so annoying. All right, I'm going to heal here. Okay, walk towards him. Try to break his limbs again. We're going to dodge when he slams down. Okay, watching for my moment to go in on him. Beautiful. Big damage there. We're going to roll this. I'm going to heal just to be safe. I probably don't need to. And we're going to roll that. Okay, looking to hit his limb still. I think he literally interrupted me there, which is so lame. Hiya! And as you can see, it's just such an annoying fight because he'll always be spawning crap on top of you. Okay, so I'm going to highlight this guy and try to shoot him with my gun. There we go. So we actually interrupted him there. Yep. Nice. Bam! All right, he's so close to dying here. Gonna hit him again. Okay, gonna heal just to be safe. One or two will do it. Down he goes. Beautiful! The prey hath been slaughtered. We get the yellow backbone and an absolute rain of blood. All right, relatively clean. That's why I don't like this boss, is because no matter how good you are at it, it just feels like you're always going to get hit no matter what. So again, to recap, there are 6 ladies up top, 3 on each side. You have to kill them, because if you don't, they will basically buff the boss and heal the boss and also shoot you with fireballs, I do believe. So immediately go up and kill them. Then you can plunge attack him if you want. I didn't really find it to be all that helpful. And yeah, if you have a big, strong weapon, any sort of hammer or smashing weapon, anything like that, you can just constantly cripple his legs, and he will fall and collapse, and then the actual torso part takes more damage. You just want to lay into him. I didn't even use fire or bolt, which also deals extra damage there too. And then, yeah, the one thing we didn't see was that he'll vomit. He'll start to vomit onto the ground. When that happens, immediately run on top of these little steps like this, and you won't get hit by the vomit. Outside of that, the little torso is constantly casting magical spells. You basically just always want to keep moving, even when he does the big giant... and then start summoning the bodies. As long as you're just continuing to move, you're good. You're not going to get hit by it. And then you just obviously want to roll his normal swipes and slams and stuff like that. But yeah, as you can see, it's really just breaking the legs and then dealing damage to the torso. Now, if you don't have like a breakage weapon, like something like the Blades of Mercy, you just want to get into his sides, cut him up a little bit, run out, rinse and repeat. And that way you can whittle down his health that way too. But hope that guide helped. Thanks so much for watching, and subscribe for more. I'll see you next time. Bye. Ba 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 ba. All right, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so many of these bosses, you just break their limbs, man. They can't do a dang old thing. Yo. Mark.
Clean.
Thank you so much for the 10 Australian, I believe, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very much appreciated. We'll do a Bean Boozled in your honor, Mr. Mark. Yeah, and to answer your question earlier a little bit better, yeah, monster voices, obviously not a lot of acting there, so those have been something I've always practiced, like, even back, like, when I first moved here to Colorado back in, like, 2015, I remember I would just do, like, shrieks to my friends all the time and stuff like that. I definitely pride myself on it, and there's been a couple of times where people have requested some sort of monster noise. It depends on the noise. I did a Frankenstein character once, and that wasn't really like a monster. It was more so just like doing the voice for it, but like monster shrieks, like a lot of the stuff in this game. Yeah, that stuff I can easily do. Okay, flick the thing. Whoop! Whoop! Come on, good flick. Flick that bean. There we go. That's going to be pomegranate and old bandage, but I don't think we have anymore. I think that's the one that we're out of. Yeah, I think there wasn't a lot of pomegranate slash old bandages in here, so let's spin it again. We haven't gotten a really bad one. Man, this one again? Juicy pear or booger? We haven't gotten like any of the other ones. This is so weird. I don't want to do that one again. Spin it. Okay, there we go. Oh, God, this one's going to be terrible. Wow, speaking of dead fish. Oh, my God, I went to the gym today. Man, oh man, you'll typically smell BO, right? Because that's a very common thing at the gym, or if you went to, like, gym in high school or whatever, you know, you smell the smell of BO all the time. It's just what happens. But somebody had BO in the dumbbell section, as well as rotten dead fish. I don't know what was happening. There was, like, a person to my, like, left here and then a person to my right. I don't know who it was, but somebody... Like, it's one thing to have BO. It's another thing for whatever was happening there. That was the worst smell I've ever smelled in a gym. Just FYI, in case anybody needed to know that. So, yeah, strawberry, banana, smoothie, or dead fish. I really hope it's the smoothie because I'm not going to lie. The dead fish is by far one of the worst here. Which one is this? Peach or bar? These are so hard to tell the difference a lot of the time. I don't even know which one this is supposed to be. Peach barf. Yeah, the peach barf and the strawberry banana dead fish look so similar. So I think it's this? Wait, there's like a translucent one. The peach barf is the one that's translucent, but there's one that's like the same color that's not, and I'm trying to find one of those. Yeah, I think it's this one. It's genuinely really hard to tell. Oh, wait, no, I see it. Yeah, it's these pink ones. Ugh. Okay, I think it's this. We should know very clearly, I believe. All right, let's see what happens. All right, strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish, rotten dead fish. Oh! It's so bad. That one, I think the... God, it literally tastes... First of all, I hate fish. Second of all, rotten dead, obviously, on top of that. It tastes like a white... Like, I could taste, like, the fillet. You could taste, like, the fillet of, like, white fish, but it's, like, rotten. Oh, God, I hate this one so bad. I seriously hate this one. I'm trying to, like, taste it, because that defeats the whole purpose if I just, like, shut my nose to it. That is genuinely so bad. Oh, my God. Oh, God, I hate that. It tastes so fishy. Yeah, so that was dead fish. All right, I'm so glad I have coffee here. Get that the hell out of my mouth, please, and thank you. Oh, my God, Gabonica Gracie. How are you not a mod? I did take the... Jesus Christ, that's seriously so bad. It's, like, stuck to my teeth now, so I have to remove it. No, it's like the fit... Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. That one is so accurate. Like, the booger one does not really taste like booger. It tastes more like... they had one called, like, fresh cut grass or something. It tastes more like that. This one... legitimately tastes so much like... It's so accurate. Oh my God. I think I used to think, because there's like a stinky sock, that one is also horrible. The liver and onions is also horrible. There's like a dish detergent, that one is terrible. I think I used to think like the dish detergent was the worst. That one is now easily the worst. Easily. Not even close. God, I really want this to be out of my mouth. Okay. Could you do that famous scream from every movie ever? Can't remember the name, but it's a famous scream if you know what I mean. Yeah, you're talking about the Wilhelm scream. I don't think I can. Like, it's always in my mind, and I can't, like, mimic it. It's really weird. It's such a specific sound. It's like, it's in my mind right now. I can hear it, but if I try to do it, I know it's not going to come out. Ah! Yeah, see, it doesn't sound close. It's such a weird... So many things. I think I'm a really good mimic. Like, so many things I can hear and I can immediately just do. But there's certain things that I can't. Like, the Wilhelm scream. I don't know what it is about that scream, but... Ah! Yeah, it's just, I can't do it. It's not there. If you had to choose and you were a decently strong, powerful being, would you rather live in a Dark Souls-type world or a Fallout world? Oh, God. That's really bad either way. I mean, Fallout has, like, human darkness to it, you know, where, like, humans are just so messed up, and you don't really have a lot of the time to, like... Well, you said I was powerful, right? A decently strong, powerful being. I guess Dark Souls, then. Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's a tough one. Like, I don't like post-apocalypses, but Dark Souls is also so dark and, like, genuinely horrifying at points, too. That's a really tough one. I probably would give it to Dark Souls, but... It honestly is really close, just because there are really bad negatives for both of those, you know? Da-da-doo, da-da-doo, da-da-doo. Not a lot of cartwheels? No. Is it just me, or am I liking the soundtrack? The soundtrack for that fight is awesome. I was listening to it a bit too there. Yeah, I just put the camera basically on this monitor instead of this one, which I kind of like the angle better. And yeah, it doesn't drift so much all the time because it's closer to my computer, so it's not over here, which is why the cord drifts it, basically. Glass of fish oil a day is good for you. Yeah, tell me about it. I used to do omega-3 whatever pills, and it was so funny because it would call it burpless. Because the idea is that it's so nasty, you don't want to burp and, like, you know... you don't want to burp and then, like, taste the flavor coming back up, right? Well, it's just straight up a lie, because I would burp, and guess what? I would always taste it, no matter what. It was called burpless, and I would burp, and I would still... Not even burp, like, you know, you just whatever. You go throughout your day, and you would still taste that pill coming up. So, can't escape the fish no matter where I go. Come here, bitch. What? Oh, you like shooting blood lasers, huh? Yeah! What? Oh. still got me through the... Still got me through the pole. Insane. Yeah, so we didn't really explore all this. Certain areas I'm not a big fan of exploring in Bloodborne after, like, the first time. This is one of those just because there's so many different, like, streets, bridges, teleporters teleporting you from, like, one side to the other. As I said, for this playthrough, anything like that, I just think, like, okay, if we find something that's like, oh, I need to get that item, but it's back there, we'll go get it. Otherwise, we'll just move on. If you want to see all that stuff, I literally have a Bloodborne 100% on this YouTube channel. So feel free to check it out. And you can watch all that stuff. Return to the Hunter's Dream. Ba-ba-bee. Ba-ba-bee. Ba-ba-boo. Okay, let's see. So we're good there. We definitely are not going to be able to level up our weapon.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me.
But we can level up Blood Tinge twice. Okay, getting closer and closer. I'm hoping the Evelyn is not like a mistake. Because I feel like the Evelyn like takes longer to actually shoot, doesn't it? Okay, what was this? Advent Plaza, I think. Oh, thank God for that coffee. There's still like little remnants of that fish, but like all I can taste is just the sugar. That's the bad thing too, is that they put like sugar in those jelly beans no matter what flavor it is. So not only are you getting rotten dead fish flavor, on top of that you're getting like a sugary component as well, which does not, fun fact, mix all that well. Hopefully that was the last one though, because that's like the last. It was hard to find that one and differentiate it from the other one, the peach or barf one. And also these Bean Boozled suck too, because it's like the ones that are good are genuinely so good. And there's been times where like, man, I really want like a sweet snack right now, and I'm like, oh, I got Bean Boozled, but there's literally no way to tell. You can't enjoy it ever, because you literally will not know if it's disgusting or not. Okay, so next part. This boss coming up is bizarre. Very weird. Kind of a gimmick fight. But let's inspect the mummy. The lecture building. Alright, so we're back to where we were. But now we're on the second floor of the lecture building, which, again, I don't remember if there's anything major we need to find in here, but we'll explore it. It's relatively linear. What's up, Desu? Welcome in. Yep, just moved it to the other side of the monitor. The other monitor, basically, just so it doesn't constantly, like, drag it. It's so annoying. Alright, so here we're above where we were last time. This is where they dropped down, so betting they're going to drop down again. Or not? Oh, there you are. Look at you. You almost got me. I almost didn't remember. But, alas. Okay, I can see some sort of sluggish creature right here. Whoa. Once again, friendly reminder to keep attacking when you need to restore HP after you get hit, because even when they're dead, you will still continue to get health from its corpse. Kind of an oversight, because it doesn't really make much sense mechanically. Also, this is where we were previously down there, that big lecture hall. Ba-ba-poo, hello. What do you do? Oh, that's not creepy at all. Ha! Yeah! Bye-bye. What does this say? Master Willem was right. Evolution without courage will be the ruin of our race. Evolution without courage. Master Wilhelm was right. Evolution without courage will be the end of our race. Yeah, because basically at Bergenworth, the other school, unless this is Bergenworth, but this is Mensis, right? I always get confused because there's like 2 different schools. I think Bergenworth was the original one. That's the one Willem, the guy in the wheelchair we killed, started. And then he had a protege, Lawrence. And Lawrence split off and made his own school, which is Mensis, right? I think that's what it is. I am not the lore guy. Do we even want to explore this place? I don't think it's gonna matter too much. Whoa, I do not remember this guy being over here. What the hell? What's up, dude? Why do I not remember this guy at all? Okay, let's grind him up here in a second. That's really bizarre that I don't have any memory of this guy, because this part of the game is not optional. Like, you have to do this part. Why do I not remember that guy? I think it's because I usually just typically, like, run straight through. That's probably what it is, actually. Outside of the 100%, the last times we played this game were probably for Maverites, where we were just beating it in one sitting. So it would have made sense. I probably would have just zoomed past him, but... yeah, that's, like, a unique enemy, too. He's got, like, just 2 flaming fists. Let's open this. Ooh. What are we got here? Communion room. Okay. Yeah, but oh, look at that guy up there, trying to bamboozle me. Let's do a backstep R2 and see how that works. Oh, wait. Oh, you're trying to bamboozle the previous floor. Okay, never mind. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bum, bum, bum. I think lore-wise, that stuff he's spraying at me is supposed to be Quicksilver, but again, I don't know what like the lore of the Quicksilver is, the material you use for your bullets. But I think that's what that stuff is, because these guys drop Quicksilver bullets. Ha-ya! Ha-ya! Yeah! Whoa! Look at you surviving with 1 HP and getting a hit off, actually, too. Good for you. What's up, FTO? It's the Big G. Love what you do, man. Thanks for watching. It's the Big JB. Okay. I think that's everything. There was a shortcut to the bottom floor, but that doesn't really matter either. You a fan of the Avatar movies? And if so, did you watch the newest one? I'm going to watch it tomorrow after the stream. Hope it's good. I'm kind of meh on them. I've never truly understood the, like, massive hype. I think it's just, like, they're literally so expensive that it's just kind of, like, you kind of have to watch it just because they're so expensive. I like them. I never have really loved them. I think the original Avatar was definitely a very cool, like, obviously visual thing for the time. Way of Water, I think I liked a lot. It was good, but I think overly long. And then kind of same thing with this one, Fire and Ash. It's really good, but it's like overly long. I feel like with specifically the second and third movies, they just need to kind of like edit a bit out of it, and then it would be much stronger. I did like it though. I definitely liked the film, and Una Chaplin, who plays what's her face from Game of Thrones, Robb Stark's wife. She plays the Fire and Ash chieftain in this one, called Varank, right? And she was captivating. Unfortunately, I'm not going to spoil anything, but like, unfortunately, kind of what they did with her character, I really wish she was more of a presence, because when she's introduced, like, she kind of steals the whole show, which you can easily tell when you like look up discussion on the internet. But yeah, they didn't really use her. Like, they used her well for a bit, and then they kind of just forget about her. And I'm like, man, like, why not make her the big super bad? So I liked it a lot, but I just feel like with every Avatar film, there's just like a few things that's like, man, if they were just tinkered with, they'd be much stronger, you know? What up?
Oh, this cannot be. You cannot be.
Oh, but it is.
No, you didn't. Lord Amygdala? Oh, how did this come to pass?
Beg for life.
Now, wait just a moment. Do you think ill of me? Me?
I forget. Is this the typical thing where you have to forgive him? Isn't there something? There's one where you don't, but I don't remember. Nah, man. I've been meditating lately. I'm much more easygoing. You're fine for trying to kill me in every single game that you're in.
Indeed. I should think not. I shared with you a thing most secret. Now you're witness to a miracle, and all the stronger for it. You should appreciate it if you've a grain of gratitude in you. Yes. Appreciate it.
Okay, I think we actually chose the wrong one. I think you're supposed to get mad at him in this one.
No matter. Such details. Let me...
Or maybe not, yeah, because we get the anti-clockwise metamorphosis rune.
Oh, doubt me not.
I think there's two. I think like this one has like, if you go the route of getting mad at him, you get something, and if not, you get the rune.
On the good...
Oh, there's a really funny thing with this guy too. Man, it's such a weird... Are you doing this again? It's a very weird interaction, but he will do the typical Patches thing, which if you know, you know. And I forget how to trigger it. I think like you have to do what we just did here, go talk to him. And then I think he'll do a thing in the next area. It's really funny, actually. What is this? Open door to out. Oh, wait. Okay, so we just didn't see this. What's up, Spirit Faint? Welcome me. Welcome me. Talk about Patches.
Patches a spoiler. Patches a spoiler.
The nameless moon presence beckoned by Lawrence and his associates. Pale blood. And that's talking about the true ending of the game, which you have to consume 3 cords of umbilical... 3 1/3 of umbilical cords to see. 3/3 cords. So that's your hint right there. This is something that, like, even though it hints right here how to get the true ending, I would never put that together. I basically, like, have to just look it up online to know. All right. Open door to the outside. See, like, what's happening here? Why are we entering a lecture hall that seems to be in its own time and space, and then we, like... It's almost like a... It's almost like some sort of portal to, like, the other world. I don't know, man. I need to read up a synopsis of what the hell happens during this game. Alright, the Nightmare of Mensis. The Nightmare of Mensis. From what I understand, it's like this is all an illusion, and we have to break the illusion to, like, get the world back to normal. I think that's what's happening. Hello? Back up a little bit. Go ahead, do your thing. Oh, that's so cool. Ow. Ow. Hold on. All right, hold on. That's quite enough. Thank you. Want to play this, but waiting for when I can / the remake. Yeah, I mean, nobody still knows if it's gonna be... they're gonna do anything with it, really. Just kind of weird. Because as I said, it would just print money. I've got to assume there's something in the works, but nobody knows for sure. Oh, this is so cool. Look at that. It's so cool. So yeah, there's a weird mechanic here now where basically there is a giant floating brain. We can't really see it, but there's a giant brain directly above my head. And when you see it, and when it glows like the eye of Sauron, you will slowly go crazy with the frenzy mechanic. And if the frenzy mechanic fills up, if the bar fills up, then you will take massive burst damage. So it's really annoying. It's really annoying. I think lore-wise, there are a few different dreamers vying for supremacy. Moon Presence, Eden, Mensis Nightmares, and other dream world. Okay, that's really cool. I'm surprised I don't, like, remember that. Because I did watch, like, Vati's videos on all this stuff way back in the day, but I must have just forgotten everything. That's actually a really cool idea. Yeah, so it's like a bunch of different dream worlds. And this one belongs to, like, a human, so I would imagine this one has to be one of the weaker ones. Da 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 da. Da da dee da. Ya ha ha ha. Okay, so we need literally one more chunk to level this up. Okay, we can take this one off and put on the second version, so our stamina goes up by 15%, which is nice. And then we want to see if we can level up. We have so much insight. I guess I should just buy some stuff. I think it caps out at 99, actually. Ooh. Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, that's easy. I think you do need insight for certain things, but I always forget what they are. But we'll buy those, and we'll go Fortify a Weapon. Whirligig Saw plus 9. And now we need a Blood Rock. And there's a couple. They're kind of hard to come by. They're like Titanite slabs in Dark Souls 1. They're a little hard to come by.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me...
Okay, I need Blood Tinge, please. Thank you.
Farewell.
Bye. Remember to spend your insight. Having too much in this area will make you frenzy. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, we should go back and spend the rest of it. Yeah, I forget. It's such a weird mechanic. Because it's like, the more insight you have by exploring the world and discovering things, the harder the game gets, but not even really in a balanced way. Because, yeah, that's right. The more insight you have, the faster your frenzy bar fills up, and then it pops and hurts you. Which is really silly. It's like, why is that? I feel like the game should reward... Like, it should make it scarier, but you should get rewards for, like, discovering more stuff. Like, it should reveal more horrific things. Like, that'd be cool. So anyways, yeah, good point. So we should buy this. And then we are one off from being able to buy another one, so we'll just hold that. Whee! I just saw a write-up that Bandai greenlit a remake for Blue Point Studios, said yes, but Miyazaki FromSoft said no. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw the headline. Yep. I don't know. There has to be a reason. Like, Elden Ring is great, obviously, but the one world that really needs expanding upon is Bloodborne. Like, and again, it would just print money. There has to be a reason. There has to be some sort of copyright or rights issue or something, or it's already in the works and we just don't know, and they're going to release it, and they're going to be like, just kidding, here it is. Because it makes no sense. Everybody would buy it. Everybody would be hyped. It literally would just print the money. But I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to take a bathroom break. I will be back. Thanks for watching, everybody. Click. Bum bum bum. Be-boo-dee booty 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 boo bring. Be-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Flavor-wise, it makes sense. The more you learn of the Eldritch Horror, the more it will drive you insane. It's true, but it almost like hurts you for exploring and getting the wisdom items and whatever. You can pop those. I guess the way to balance it would be if the Insight Bath had more better things. Now it does with the chunks, but before that it's kind of like, I don't know. I didn't really need to buy anything, except for the papers. The papers are very helpful, but yeah, flavor-wise, it makes total sense. I just wish you had a way to offset it that felt better. What's up, Ghost Ninja? Did you ever play the Liza P DLC? No. I know nothing of it. I was considering going through and guiding it, even though obviously we're way behind on that. Yeah, I do want to play it eventually. The number one like Souls thing I'm looking forward to, which is why we're playing this, because I was like, oh yeah, let's do this and before it comes out, is the Tarnished edition of Elden Ring, which I really want to do a new playthrough of for Switch 2, and then guide, like, ideally, like, do 100% playthrough, basically, guide, like, every single boss in the game. I really want to do that. Hopefully I will be able to with everything we got going on currently, IRL. But, no, haven't played it, want to play it, don't know anything about it, haven't been spoiled for anything. Yep, Sony shut down Blue Point Studios, which I guess I just don't understand the video game industry because, like, weren't all of their things massive successes, not only financially, but, like, the Demon Soul remake is amazing. I love it so much. It's, like, literally a perfect remake. It has so much weight and beauty to it. And, like, as far as I know, all their stuff, like, sold really well, and it's like, but nope, doesn't matter. Video game industry, so you just get shut down. Insane. The more you know and see, the more you see beyond the mortal veil that the mortal brain comprehend. Oh, yeah, totally. I mean, I get why it is the way that it is. I just kind of wish, I guess, that it was more skewed to, like, revealing the amygdalas and horrifying things as opposed to, like, hurting you gameplay-wise. Because all that stuff's great, but, like, having a lot of insight because you've explored everything and then, like, now you die faster with Frenzy doesn't feel as fun. I guess it's just, yeah, specifically the Frenzy stuff. Everything else I can deal with, but as we all know, the freaking winter lanterns in this game are horrible. And they directly tie to that. All right. Let's get it started in here. Yeah! 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 Woo! Now, how are you going to roll into him? The one spot I needed you to not roll. There we go. You good? Oh, that's right, of course. And they got worms. Those fucking worms are like the literal worst. Okay, so what we want to do now is we definitely want to put the sedative on our hot bar. The sedative will eradicate your frenzy bar, which is that bar up near the top. And then this is the shortcut, but I want to go over here. So yeah, it's really cool because that glowing thing up there, when you first play this game, like, you don't know what that is. It's just, like, basically killing you like the Eye of Sauron. Since when do they hide? I don't remember that. Whoa. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Pop this. Yeah, that's right. So these guys actually, so everything that can see that, I never knew how it worked. Is it the thing needs to see you, or you need to see the thing? I think it's the thing needs to see you. So anything that thing sees, it will actually frenzy as well, which is funny, which is why these guys take damage. Yeah! Yeah! Bye! Have a great time! Okay. Now this is a shortcut. this is a lamp, so that's good. By the way, streaming question of the episode of the stream, if anybody wants to write their opinion in the chat. What do y'all think of the new Pokemon Winds and Waves reveal? I'm not sure if we really talked about that yet. For those that don't know, Gen 10 was revealed on Pokemon Day. It's going to be Pokemon Winds and Waves, which is crazy because I actually saw a leak about that, and I said, oh, this looks terrible. There's no way that's real. And then it was. And I was like, huh? It literally looked like AI generated. But Winds and Waves, I don't know if it's been confirmed, but it looks to be like Southeast Asian. Like Indonesia, Malaysia, or whatever. Like one of those environments. Which is really interesting. Oh, God. So yeah, I really am excited about the environment, like Southeast Asia, if it is that, because it seems tropical too. I guess it could be like South American. I don't really know. But that is a great idea for locale, in my opinion. And then I love tropical environments, so very excited for that. And then also the 3 starters. One's a Pomeranian fire type dog. One is a water gecko. And one is a green bird. By far the most uninspired. It's literally just a green bird. Yeah. But, yeah. I think Sword and Shield is objectively just not great. And Scarlet and Violet was also okay. Mid in a lot of places. So this one I'm actually excited for. I think being on the Switch 2 and not having to be on the Switch 1 is better for everybody. Because based on what we can see from the graphics, they look way better than Scarlet. Like, Scarlet and Violet had no business looking as bad as it did. So, actually using the Switch 2 hardware, it's looking good. I'm excited for it. The first time in a long time, man. Whoop! Ow. Yeah, try that again. I bet you won't. Try that one more time. I bet you won't do it. Come here. Come here. Bye. Not expecting it to blow me away. I will say, from what I've seen, there is definitely potential for it to blow me away. I did not feel that way with Sword and Shield, and with Scarlet and Violet, I kind of knew, like, okay, these are probably just going to be mid, whatever. This one, from what I can see, I'm like, okay, there's a chance. I don't know. It's been a very long time since the Pokemon Company has done anything that I've been like, whoa! So we'll see. But I'm getting excited. I'm also much more of a Pokemon fan now, though. It's weird. Like, I always was, but I think doing Nuzlocke kind of made me realize the genius of the battle system, which I didn't do Nuzlocke for a very long time. So, I don't know. It feels different now. Like, a much more... I think I always wrote it off as, like, a kid's game that I used to love. But now it's a thing of, like, there's genuinely, a lot of good stuff with the battle system. The world looks pretty cool, but I'm not impressed with the starters. That's fair. I do like Gekwa. Cannot wait, although I need to get Switch 2. Yes, it is Switch 2 exclusive as far as I know. Swim under... Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're bringing back the diving, I think, has been soft confirmed, which is exciting. That was the thing. I love this. This right here... Man, Bloodborne just has so many cool, like, visages. You know, like, that is so cool. I love that. Like, look at that. Cindy, look at the stream if you're not. Yeah, these guys actually suck ass, though. They're really hard to deal with, but I just love how that looks. Oh my god, it's spiders! Oh my god, it's spiders. Doesn't this thing make more? Oh my god! Just comboed to death. barely had a say there. Hate the new Z to A game. I played 3 hours and dropped it, and that's bad because I never not finished a Pokemon game. I enjoyed it. I don't think it's a good game. I think it's a very, like, phoned-in mid-game. Again, the Pokemon Company could do so much more. That being said, I actually enjoy Pokemon Legends Z. I think it's because I didn't play Arceus yet, so that was my first instance of, like, the real-time battling, and it was honestly really fun. And getting the Pokemon team I wanted and doing all the stuff. The guides also popped off on the channel, which was nice. Yeah, I liked it. I don't think it's a great game, but I think it's a fun game. You know? Takes the strategy out of Pokemon, which is my favorite thing about it. It definitely does, yeah. It takes a hit. I mean, that's why I liked it, because it was kind of a different version of that. But, yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, I think Pokemon shines when it's doing the battle system where there's so many interlocking mechanics and stuff that can affect each other, you know? I actually don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they confirmed or what that, like, they're going to stick with the real-time battling or if they're going to go back to, like, turn-based. Because Scarlet and Violet was turn-based. Oh, my God. It's just one of these... Oh, my God. It's just one of these things where you can't get an attack off. Okay, okay. Thank you. All right. Is this literally a dead end? My God. Okay, let's do this. Nope, 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 nope. That almost killed me. I feel like something's still chasing me. Alright, now it's personal. I'm going to kill every last one of these spiders now. We actually hit him there. I'm going to kill every last one of you guys. What the... Oh, he's like down there. The big mama. Does the player character effectively have a lifelink, or is that only triggered to certain situations of Bloodborne? So yeah, it's a Bloodborne-specific mechanic. It's called Rally. So when you take damage, your health bar turns orange, and then if you keep attacking, you'll get the health back. And there are things that affect that, like to be faster and stuff like that, but that's inherent in the game. So it's really nice. It's a very specific thing to Bloodborne, and just a part of why Bloodborne really rewards aggression. Kind of needs to be a part of this game, honestly, so I'm glad it is. Hello? Oh, no. Oh, can I plunge attack you? That would be nice. Just come over here real quick. Come over here. I'll give you what's called a plunging attack. What? What did he just do? Oh my God! You know, I was literally thinking, I was like, I feel like he's summoning more spiders, and that's literally exactly what he did. Or she. It's probably a she. Oh, boy. Okay. Forgot about this guy, too. Okay! God! These fucking spiders. I'm tempted to just leave, but... I really want to kill them all now. They're really driving me crazy. Can you put bolt paper? No way. You can put fire paper? Oh, my God. Wow. Yeah! You act... This thing is such a massive pain to deal with, man. Okay, we good? Thank you so much. Yeah, this is one of those things where it's like, okay, spiders, whatever, no big deal. Oh, that's an important item there. Spiders, whatever, no big deal, but then you forget just, like, this particular room is so dangerous. They just, like, they won't stop attack. It's one of those things where, like, if you can commit to attacks and really destroy them, but, like, you just get interrupted every 3 seconds. And they will destroy you. But we got it. Okay. Now, this guy coming up is also incredibly strong. So, let's see what happens. Should go for bolt paper, too, I think. Just searched it, and it's believed to go back to turn-based. Yeah, because, like, how could you really... That would be a major shakeup if they took a generation of Pokemon and made it, like, real-time battle. I thought there was something where they said they were going to real-time battles forever now, but... Yeah, it just wouldn't be the same. But a lot of people hate turn-based combat, though. But... Yeah, I'm happy about that. Okay, let's go, buddy. You and me. Gotcha! Okay. He's got the Rosamarius thing. We gotta be careful. No! Oh, you son of a bitch. You got so lucky. Whew. Yeah, this guy here, he had the Rosamarius, which is like a flamethrower basically, but it does like holy mist. I don't know what it is. So he was starting to get me there because he has like massive damage on that thing. Alrighty, into the next section. A gaseous AoE, yep. It's exactly what it is. Because there's the flame sprayer, which does that just as a flamethrower, basically, but then there's that, which I think scales off of your arcane or something. What's weird is, like, in Bloodborne, like, that stuff does nothing like that for you. You can use all the weapons they're using, and they don't deal a damn thing at all. Unless maybe, like, you're on New Game Plus and you've only gone towards, like, a specific stat or something. But meanwhile, the NPCs have, like, 50 billion HP more than you, and then also their damage is so high. And it would be one thing if, like, I could do that too, but I can't. Only they can do it. What's up, guys? How's it going? Just gonna grab your stuff here. Thank you. Needs to get that checked out. The gaseous AoE. Are there mimics in Bloodborne? No, there are, like, there is a chest enemy. Oh, see, look at this elf. Because he's getting frenzied. And we'll get his blood echoes, too. There is an enemy that's, like, basically a bunch of skulls in a chest, but it doesn't have the mechanics of a mimic. It just kind of always attacks you. There is no traditional, like, Dark Souls mimic, which is really a missed opportunity, man. It must have just been... It must have just been an oversight or something, because, I mean, that would have fit so perfectly here. Some horrifying eldritch mimic. But chests are also a lot rarer in Bloodborne 2, so maybe that's a part of it. But yeah, no mimics. Unfortunate. Okay, so we still need a blood rock. What's up?
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Okay,
we're gonna go for the Evelyn, ideally, so one more blood tinge level.
Farewell, good.
Bye. And then we can do that. Let's go to Murgo's Loft, base. Ba-bee-ba, ya-ba-ba-ba-ba, ya-ba-bee-ba. Alright, so this elevator shaft right here has like two gigantic elevators. This is one of them, which serves as a shortcut to the first boss. Now you want to reset these, if at all possible. And then there's another elevator that links up right where that one does for a later boss. It's pretty interesting because, yeah, this whole place is like a massive loft, like a gigantic tower. What's up, guys? I forget how these guys attack you. Like, these guys do attack you, but so far they're just chilling. Oh. You okay? You good? What was that? Huh. Yeah, I forget what makes these guys aggro against you. I don't know. Excuse me, guys. Just going to be grabbing all your stuff in here. Excuse me. Maybe it's based on, like, your insight or something? Yoink. The blue elixir. Who are those little guys? I don't know. Lore-wise, I have no idea. The guy that we're going to fight next is like this crazy researcher guy, and he puts on a head cage. It's like it's a real-life thing. It's called a Faraday cage, right? Where you, like, block your head or whatever. You get in a thing that can't be affected by, like, electromagnetism or whatever the hell. Anyways, he wears that, so I don't know if it's a thing where, like... Ow! I don't know if it's a thing where, like, he's putting these, like, head things on people. Hey. No. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Okay, all right. Hold on. All right, buddy, you're freaking me out. This little piece of shit is literally throwing everything out the window right now. Hey, you stay up there. Hey, you little... You were cool. And now look at you. All right. This person hits like a truck, so we got to be careful. I'll try to parry her. Oh, yeah, she does the cleave attack. Oh, that's interesting. All right, come on, hit me. Hit me! Hit me! Oh, my God. That moment when you're playing a Soulsborne game where you just cannot do the things you want to do. All right, let's go. You and me. Come on. Let's go. I'm not afraid. Oh, you're low now. Whoop! Yeah, this person's terrifying. They hit so freaking hard. Okay. Lore-wise, they're just assholes official. Yeah. Makes sense to me. Yeah, I actually don't know. I mean, like I said, the guy here is obsessed with, like... Everyone has, like, cages on their heads, so I don't know if that's part of it, because these guys... You shover! These guys have, like, metal helmets, you know? There may be something there. I don't really know. They're just, like, little gremlins that mess you up during this part. Oh, look at you. I'm definitely really overdue for, like, doing another lore. No! Lore video watch through, you know? Sons of bitches. Stop. Nice shot. Oh, my gosh. Whew, okay. So... It's been so long since I've actually explored these places. I'm so familiar with just running through them. There's a hidden item over here. Lead elixir, which I've never had to use like one time this entire game ever, I don't think. And then we've got an elevator here. Let's go up. What's up, Danka Wanka? Welcome in, Danka Wanka. We are using the Whirligig Saw. It is a famous weapon in Bloodborne. It is so fun. I gave this whole spiel before, but if you don't know, in Bloodborne, there's far fewer weapons, but that's because every weapon is a trick weapon, which I love so much. It's so fun. So, like, every weapon basically has a trick mode. Depends entirely on the weapon. Some are completely different than others. This one particularly. So normally it's like a mace, and then it's got the whirligig part on the back. Pretty boring because you just bash things with a mace, whatever. But that does allow you to shoot your pistol to parry. And then when you press the trick mode by L1, it becomes a gigantic whirligig serrated chainsaw, basically. So everything has, like, chainsaw effects. Not only that, there's also transform attack. So when you're in the middle of attacking, you can then press L1 to transform the weapon and go back into the other mode, which a lot of new players don't do because it's tricky. You know, it's like an advanced technique. But I love this one in particular because when you're attacking, you transform it into the mace. It'll literally take the chainsaw part and slam into them with it if you look closely. So we attack, transform, and you like rip it apart and then slam it. So that's what's really cool about Bloodborne is the trick. I would love to see that expanded upon in either Bloodborne 2 or, you know, another FromSoft game that does that. That'd be so cool, man. I love that mechanic. But yeah, this weapon's infamous because it's I would say this weapon is famous because not only is it extremely good, it scales extremely well with strength, but then also it's got all sorts of stuff. Like you can hold L2 to literally just go, which is just so fun. But it goes off of your stamina, so you can't do it infinitely. There is a whirly-gig, yeah, sort of like reference, I guess. I've never used it. Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah. When you get to the Volcano Manor, I think you go upstairs and there's like an invasion and a guy has like a very similar weapon. It looks similar, but it looks still different. I forget what it's called. I want to do a playthrough with that weapon specifically, and honestly, I'm thinking now, and I'm like, why did I never do that? That's totally up my alley. I feel like there's some reason. Like, I feel like it's really hard to stat it or something, but yeah, there's basically a weapon extremely like this in Elden Ring. What's the most powerful weapon in the game, if there truly is one, in your opinion? In Bloodborne? It's a funny answer. No! I knew that was going to happen. Like, I knew it. I knew it. I said I'm going to try to go for the plunging attack, and it's just going to go right in between. Not on the thing, not off the thing, right in between for that one pixel that you need to fall through to die. I knew it. And it happened. It's a funny answer as far as like what's the most overpowered weapon or the strongest weapon in Bloodborne, because most people will probably say literally the starting weapon. This weapon here, the Saw Cleaver, it's literally like the iconic Bloodborne weapon. People say this one's the best. I don't know technically if it is, but it's definitely extremely good. Like if you just upgrade it naturally throughout the game, it's so fast that it just deals insane damage, and then you can transform attack with it as well, and that deals huge damage too. So yeah, stats wise I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually the starting Saw Cleaver, but it's known as like the best weapon. What's my personal like best weapon? Probably Ludwig's Holy Blade, yeah, which we were using earlier. This one here, it's basically a one-handed sword that transforms into a greatsword. In my opinion, that's probably the best. It's got the one-handed greatsword moveset, which everybody knows in Dark Souls is like, you know, the moveset, just because it's so versatile. Yeah, I would say that over the Saw Cleaver, honestly. Yeah, this game has very unique create. Okay. This weapon has, this game has extremely unique and creative weapons. I love it. And it's very flavorful, too. It's very much like what a hunter in this scenario would use, you know? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my god! Will you just chill? God. The absolute carnival of nonsense. I'm going to time this attack exactly for when he's landing on this elevator that I, as an AI, would have no idea about whatsoever at all, but it's still going to happen. By the way, these are dog birds, which is interesting. Yeah, the dogs in this one are okay. They're not too bad. I'm thinking, what is it, Elden Ring? There's like one that has really genuinely annoying-ass dogs. All right, so, wow, and he's even got my blood echoes. Well, I'm going to give you like a Molotov in that case, because you're going to be annoying as hell to deal with. Molotov. Where is my Molotov? Do I not have a Molotov? Delayed Molotov. Okay. That works. So you can have this. Did I literally throw that in front of me? Okay. So you can have this. So you can have this. How? Yeah, no, if you could, like, come out, like, this is really annoying to deal with. I can shoot you, but it deals, like, no damage. Right. We'll do it that way, I guess. You want to come out so I can, because I don't want to, because I know if I try to jump over there again. Here, well, actually, you gave me some space. Okay, I think this will work. Yeah! If that happened again, I was about to lose my damn mind. So how do I... I mean, like, what? Do we have another, like... I have an oil urn, but that's not going to do it. Is there seriously no way to, like, kill this guy without... Alright! Thank you. Need to guide that bird for real, though. So every weapon has basically 2 modes. Yeah, pretty much. Like, if we take a look here, saw cleaver, so basically super short range cleaver, very fast, but then turns into a much longer range slammy type weapon. Saw spear turns basically the same thing, bigger range, but then turns into a spear. Ludwig's Holy Blade, little one-handed sword that you can parry with your gun with the other hand, but then turns into a 2-handed greatsword. Freaking awesome. Reiter Palashk, which I don't really understand. It's like a rapier, but then it turns into a rapier with a gun. And to me, I'm like, okay, but I mean, I could just use the rapier and a gun. So there must be something with this that I don't understand. Rifle spear. It's a spear that has a gun. I think you can fire with it. Boom hammer is super cool. It's a weapon that, like, when you do the alternate mode, it'll empower the next attack to be a big flame attack. Whirligig Saw, Big Saw versus Mace. Tonitrus is the same thing as Boom Hammer, kind of. You empower it, and then for a short while, it gets a free electric buff to it, but then it goes away extremely quickly. But there's there's really cool weapons. Like, that's just the surface, honestly. Okay. I need to, so this is always a massive pain. I'm going to try to just... I don't even need this. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that item's really good, I think. I'll take that. Thank you. There is a run jump, yep. But for this one right here, I think you might just want to roll it, which is what I was trying to figure out. Hello, guys. Okay, I think that's the boss. Yeah, we're actually really close to the end of the game already. I didn't even realize. That's the boss through there. There's another shortcut here. One of the first Bloodborne gameplay things I ever saw was people fighting on those elevators.
What sort of experiments have they done? Crow dogs? Oh, God. What's next? Dog birds? Bird dogs and dog birds? What the hell? What's going on here?
Yeah, one of the first, I think like the first Bloodborne gameplay I ever saw, because I didn't have a PS4 and I wasn't able to play this, was people going up and down these elevators. Oh, there's a secret here. Wait. There's a secret on one of these two. So actually, we can go wield the Evelyn now, can't we? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so we have that shortcut unlocked, so let's go back. I hope the Evelyn's good, because I can't remember... I feel like it's a slower shot, which actually really sucks because you want a very quick to parry.
Well, very well.
Okay, blood tinge goes up.
Farewell.
Then we can switch the hunter pistol for the Evelyn, considered the best pistol in the game, I think. Special pistol used by Canehurst Knights, the Evelyn uses quicksilver bullets just as any workshop firearm, but the Canehurst variant relies more on blood tinge, which is a stat. Lovingly named after a woman and graced with an intricate design, Evelyns were adored by Canehurst Knights, and they look genuinely so cool. Now, if we shoot with the Evelyn... No, I guess it's about the same, so it's just basically a better hunter's pistol, I think. I don't know if it's worth the blood tinge to get to that point, but we shall see. Okay, Whirligig Saw, we need 1 Blood Rock, but the Evelyn, we need normal upgrades, normal upgrades, normal upgrades, normal upgrades, normal upgrades, normal upgrades, Bloodstone Chunk. We need 2 more, which I think we can buy at least 1 from the Insight shop over here. We're gonna buy a Bloodstone Chunk. And then come back over here. And then go to Blood Gem Fortification. Check the Whirligig Saw. Oh, there is something. The Tempering Damp Blood Gem. This is going to be an upgrade there. We're looking for the blue numbers. Looking for the blue numbers. Oh. Tempering Blood Gemstone number 3. Okay. Let's go over here. Looking for the blue numbers. Look for those blue numbers. Nope. And then we're going to go to the Evelyn. And we only have 1 slot here. Blood attack up. Blood tinge scaling. Ooh. HP continues to recover. That's actually kind of nice just to have on this. Yeah, because we don't really care about the damage of the gun. It's more to parry. So I think we will put that on. And I also want to change how I look. So let's switch over to... Ooh, what about the knight set? Ba, 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 ba. We need to switch the helmet here. Let's go for the hunter hat. And let's go for the old hunter cap. And Black Church. And Knight's wig. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of like this. Yeah. Let's do Constable's gloves. Let's do Charred Hunter trousers, maybe? No. Let's do Executioner trousers. Little big. Little big. Let's do Knight's trousers. Alright, we'll roll with this for a little bit. Not typically my style, but I like it. Ya ta ta ta. Ya pa 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 pa. Let's get out of here. Let's skydaddle. Murgo's Loft Base. These games always, for some reason, remind me of this military simulator game I got as a kid where it had no saves, and unless you used actual military squad tactics, you would just get one shot from 200 yards away. Wait, are you talking about SOCOM? I bet you're talking about SOCOM. I had a very similar experience as a kid. Like, my friend had it on PS2, and I was like, yeah, I thought it was going to be like a first-person shooter or whatever. And I was just like, what the hell? How do you even play? I could not play it. Like, I was so confused by everything because you have to put, like, squad commands. It's very, very tactical. I had a very similar experience with, like, Ghost. Was it Tom Clancy's Ghost of War? What was it called? Tom Clancy's Ghost or something like that? I had a very similar experience with that where I was like, what the hell is even going on? Did not understand the tactical shooters. Okay, now we got a veritable bastard coming up as a boss. Hate this guy. This guy literally sucks. Probably my least favorite boss in the entire game. No joke. I hate this guy. Oh, does it just start here? I think it just starts here. So I want to read and see if there's any tips I'm missing. Wait, where does this start? Well, I guess we should read it now regardless. Yeah, Ghost Recon. Yep. Operation Flashpoint Dragon Rising. Okay, never mind. Never heard of it. You know what I want to play is Spec Ops The Line. Apparently, that game has an insane story, which I have not been spoiled on. I know a vague thing about it, but yeah, there's an old game called Spec Ops The Line, and that game is infamous for like being, or famous for being like a really good story, but kind of like a hidden gem type game, not as popular. Kind of like Titanfall 2, I guess. But I really want to play that, because apparently the story is like crazy. Okay. So. Let's look this guy up and see if there's anything I'm missing about him. Not optional. You fight him in a library with steps going up and down, full of mist on the ground, making enemies harder to see. Overall, he is not an aggressive boss, but access to the magical spell. And in Phase 2, a dangerous, as well as the little puppets who help him during the first part of the fight. In the first phase, there's a single dead-end path leading to a room. Chase him until he's standing in front of it. Then back off and approach him from the opposite side so that when he runs directly away from you, he'll run into the dead end. Once he's in the room, you can fight him. He will teleport away once he reaches 50% HP. Head up the stairs past a few of the crossbow mannequins. You will arrive in another library. This one's more complicated. He can escape most dead ends by walking through mirrors. Wait, if you have enough insight and you can't follow him through? You can follow him through if you have insight? Man, I never knew that. What the hell? To corner him, chase him through the upstairs mirror, at which point he'll end up standing in a small room opposite the chamber where you'll eventually fight him. Don't approach him directly. Instead, head down the stairs and to the side, and you'll find a hole above the room he's in. Drop from that hole and land behind him, and he'll run into a chamber and lock the door. Head back upstairs, and you'll find another drop in the chamber where you can engage him in the final fight. When you engage the boss for the second time, he will be much more aggressive, using the magic, fists, very weak attacks, and a call beyond, which is very difficult to dodge and can easily one-shot even high-health hunters. While you can dodge it by dashing forward through the second wave of missiles, the best strategy is to never let him cast it at all. Stay close to him as possible, and he'll only use his fists and that, which you can dodge just by strafing without ever needing to dodge. If you get too far away and he does manage to start the spell, shoot him immediately. If you catch him early enough in the animation, it'll stagger him out of the cast. Backstabs can be performed while he's using Augur of Abritus if you have a fast enough weapon, which our weapon is really slow. If you have High Arcane, using Beast Roar can be effective. Attack until your stamina is almost depleted, then use Beast Roar to knock him down. This gives you time to heal or regain stamina. Right. So the main tip there is that I didn't realize that if you stay close to him the whole time, he'll never use a Call Beyond, because that is the only thing that makes this guy a giant pain in the ass. Well, he's a giant pain in the ass regardless, but I didn't realize if you stay close to him, he'll never use it. So that's huge. All right, excuse me. Does the fight start right now? Yeah, here we go.
Ah, cause. Or some say cosm. Do you hear our prayers? No, we shall not abandon the dream. No one can catch us. No one can stop us now.
Yep, this guy is infamous. I really, I want to like it because it's so silly. But he's just so annoying. He's, unbelievably annoying to fight. So we got Miklash, host of the Nightmare. And he just runs from you. You got to basically chase him into a dead end. Is he already there? He might already be there. So he stops right there. And then I think if we go over this away, and then chase him this away, he should run back there. Yep, there we go. So that's the first phase, basically. Oh, and yeah, he just fights you now. Okay. Oh my god. That's right, you can use that as a parry. Forgot about that. Alright. So, the annoying thing about this guy is he fights you with all these little dudes. Greyjoy, did you just sneeze onto me, dude? Stupid skeletons are so annoying. He's done! We did it! Yay!
Oh, majestic! A hunter is a hunter even in a dream. But alas, not too fast. The nightmare swirls and churns unending.
Okay, whatever you say. And then now he goes this way. Ba 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 bee. Very cool music, though. Give us eyes.
Oh, cause
Or some say cause. Yeah, we know, dude. We know. We know.
do you hear our prayers?
Ba ba ba. What's so annoying is, like, you have to, like, spam through his dialogue when you're trying to pick something up during this part of the game. Oh my god! Jesus, forgot about that thing. Thank you.
Cause. Well, some say Cosmo.
Hunter x Hunter. Such a great show. Ba-ba, ya, ba-ba-ba. I love Hunter x Hunter. Manifold that we could imbue ourselves with the Bungie gum, the properties of both Bungie and also gum. We'd be so strong.
Cause.
Yeah, I know. Shut up. Okay, there's also... It's weird, too, because there's items during this part that you want to find. Da, 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 da. So we got to chase him into that room we just passed there. I didn't realize you could jump into the mirrors if you had insight. That's crazy. That's so cool. Yada. So iron door key there is important. Bum 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 bum. Uh-huh. Okay, where you at, brother? Where you at, my guy? Guess we gotta chase him up here, right? It said chase him upstairs, specifically. He's gonna jump through the mirror. That's so cool, you can jump through the mirror. Okay. Ba ba ba. Yo ba ba ba. And the question is, where did he go? Ba ba ba.
Head for the vacuous realm. Grant us eyes. Grant us eyes.
I don't think that I will. Dun, dun. Where are you? Little freak. Dun, 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 dun. There he is. So, fun fact, you can throw some poison knives at him from up here and you'll just poison him and kill him. Honestly, if this wasn't like a guide, I would just do it because this guy is so annoying. But yeah, you can just straight up slowly poison him to death. I think we drop down here, right? And then he goes straight ahead. Yeah, and then he locks himself into the room. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. I wonder if I'll just do this guide in post because I mean it doesn't. You don't really need to fight him normally. It's more just like how to actually kill him.
Ah, cause. some say cousin. That's right, huh?
Yeah, I might just do this one in post. We'll see.
Shut
Shut up! Oh my god. Okay, so he should be down here. I believe he's in this room right here, right? So, we just gotta stay close to him, basically. Can I move? That, oh my actual god. He always just finds a way, man, every time. Just in the corner, cannot move, and just fuck two of those back to back. Just insanity. Just it's like he needs me to be there for that to happen. I just happen to be there, and he does the thing. Micklash does the thing. All right, well, at least we can guide it now, normally. What an annoying little bitch. GV, or as some say, Grovana. His games never miss. They don't. Yeah. Night Rain, not really my thing because it's multiplayer like Souls, but outside of that, yeah, Demon Souls. I've only played the remake, but it's awesome. Very simple compared to everything else, but awesome. Dark Souls, amazing. Has some flaws near the end, but amazing. Obviously shook up the entire video game industry. Dark Souls 2, not really him doing it. At least not the director. Bloodborne, top tier. Dark Souls 3, top tier. Sekiro, top tier. Elden Ring, top tier. I mean, yeah. Even just currently, he's on such a string of amazing games. All right, let's guide Micklash, host of the Nightmare. Ladies and gents, I will be back after this guide. Baba, Baba. 1, 2, 3, exit. Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome to another Bloodborne guide. Ladies and gentlemen, showing you my build here. Whirligig Saw +9. Very strong weapon, but for this particular boss fight, not like hugely powerful. And then also level 71. And there's our stats there. This is the infamous Odysseus! This is the infamous Micklash, host of the Nightmare. This guy is so annoying. He's literally meant to be annoying. Just runs you around and wastes your time and then has little cheap gimmicky fights, attacks in order to kill you. So, super duper annoying, but I'm going to tell you how to beat him and show you how to beat him, and let's get into it. So right here is where it starts. Now, for this first part, basically what you're doing is you're trying to chase him into a dead-end room. So there he is right there, and he's actually already in front of the room. The room is straightforward. Watch out for these mannequins, by the way. So I'm wondering, I feel like he won't directly go in there, because you basically need to chase him to right there, and then you need to come from behind him. But I feel like he doesn't let you do that too quickly. So let's walk down and see if he does it. So now if we go directly behind... Yeah. Okay, yeah, so that's probably really good for speedrunners because you want him to do that. Now, the trick here is stay close to him constantly. He's going to do this tentacle move right here called the Augur of Abritus. He's basically just going to spam it, and we just want to punish him whenever he does it. The hitbox is direct... Oof. It's going to say directly in front of him. So let's back up a little bit. We're going to heal. He's also got these mannequins that are fighting with him, which are super annoying. If you can get out a visceral attack behind him, or a charged attack, you will be able to stun him. However, my weapon here is just too slow. I'm not really going to be able to do it, but that's okay. So he'll only just do this over and over and over again. You just want to not freak out. You just want to constantly move and make sure you're not standing in front of him when he does it. And that's pretty much all that this first phase is. So I'm going to wait for him to do it because I know he wants to. Okay, so once that happens, he's going to shriek and disappear. I'm going to spam through his dialogue. Now we're entering the second part of the fight. So you need to exit out here and then go up these stairs. Now, if you go down the stairs, there's some items you can grab. It is kind of worth it, but just be careful. There is some bad stuff down there. What we want to do is we want to head up here. Wow. You really had to hit me with that shot, didn't you? So let's heal. He will talk to you throughout the entire fight, so you have to spam through his dialogue if you want to pick up items. It's actually incredibly annoying. Now, he's right there. So what we need to do is we need to chase him upstairs. So actually, he needs to not be here. I think he falls down. So, fun fact. Right here, when you can see him from above, you can use poison knives. Oh, I think I sold them. If you have poison knives, you can just throw them here, and he'll get poisoned, and he'll die that way. And honestly, he's so annoying. I don't even, blame you if you do it that way. This guy is just... Yeah, he's like a gimmick fight. So you can poison him like that if you so wish. I think you can damage him with the plunging attack. I'm going to go for it here. I don't think that was going to land. All right, and then good. Yeah, so you want to chase him through here. He's going to lock himself into that room right up there. Now, basically, we need to land on top of him and then fight him. So what we need to do is we need to go up these stairs, and we're looking for a drop down into his room. I don't think this is the one. I always get confused by the layout here. Oh my God, what was that noise? So yeah, that's not the room. Look how much dialogue he has, by the way. So we're looking for basically a little drop down. So I think it's this way, if I remember correctly, over here. Yeah, right here. So here's the deal with Mikolash. Once you drop down, you basically want to constantly stay next to him. If you go away from him, he's going to use the Call from Beyond, which is a spell that makes, all these little tendrils come out. And if they hit you, you can just get insta-killed, especially if you're in the middle of an action. It's horrible. So he'll never use it if you're staying close to him. So I cannot stress this enough. Stay close to him constantly. He's going to do the Augur of Abritus, the forward thing, just like in the first phase. And then he's also going to try to just punch you, which doesn't really do much. The only thing is if he punches you, he can combo you into the Augur. So constantly stay next to him, constantly damage him, and I'm actually going to pop a bolt paper just because this guy is so annoying and gimmicky. So here we go. I'm going to lock onto him, and he's just going to try to do this over and over and over again. The Augur of Abritus right there. Now, like I said, if you just stay next to him, you can constantly damage him, and he'll never do the Call from Beyond, which is so nice. But you also don't want to get stuck in a corner, by the way. So kind of hit him a couple of times, and then just back off and just keep the distance close. You can see he'll just attack you with his hands, but whatever. It doesn't really do anything. He's just basically trying to trick you into getting hit by the Augur of Abritus. Okay, I think I can kill him here. Down he goes. Such an annoying boss. I know. Sucks, don't it? Prey slaughtered. Down he goes. We get the Mensis Cage. We're also going to grab our Blood Echoes. And then there's going to be a cutscene here, which we'll let play out real quick. Okay, so once again, first phase, you're basically just chasing him to where he's facing the, one-off room. You want to make sure that you come from behind him and then chase him into there and then just basically stick close to him. He'll try to just Augur, which, again, only hits in front of him. If you do have a weapon that can very quickly do a charged R2, you can always punish him and visceral him when he does it. However, again, this weapon's too slow, so I can't really do it. And then, second phase, you want to chase him to where he drops down like you saw. Again, if you have poison knives, feel free to cheese him. Honestly, this boss is so dumb, I don't really care. To me, it's like a valid thing. And then follow him into that room where the door will close behind him, this room here. And then you have to go above and then drop into this room. And again, just stay close to him. If you stay close to him, he'll never do the call from beyond, which is really the only like super bad thing about this fight. And just constantly whittle away at him over and over until he is dead. And that's Micklash, host of the Nightmare. Easy, quote unquote, but also incredibly frustrating. Thanks for watching. Follow for more guides, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Okay. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. Pretty clean. What's up, Reaper Shadows? Hey, GV, I'm currently watching your Fallout 300% Let's Play. Just want to say that I'm enjoying it very much. Thank you for watching. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, we'll probably compile it sometime. Although we've got like 3 compilation series going on currently. But yeah, I'll probably make it a little more easily watchable eventually. GG. What's up, N7? Welcome in. Welcome in. He's a very silly man. It's true. It's true. Okay, so we got the iron key. We'll be wrapping up the stream here in a second. Wonder if there's anything else we could do. How close are we? Are we literally just at the final? Oh, that's right. There's that whole other section. Yeah, we're actually, I mean, we could literally beat the game probably within the next 2 hours. However, I have to learn 3 bosses and make sure that they're clean. And then there's the DLC. And then there's anything else that I maybe do or do not want to do for this game. But yeah, this is relatively like one of the last bosses. There's really only like one more area after this, and it's pretty small, if I remember correctly. Fun fact. Okay, this bridge came up in the cutscene, right? So yeah, maybe one more stream for like the rest of the normal bosses, and then there's the DLC, which that has some of the hardest stuff in it. So those would be probably the most valuable guides, honestly. So I would like to do it. However, Pokopia is coming out. There's also Knights of the Old Republic 2. There's also Resident Evil 9 Requiem. It's a little hard to stick to a schedule currently, but there's a lot of things that I really do want to play. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I do want to finish this, though. That's kind of the main project at the moment. Bow, ba ba boo, bow, ba ba boo. Okay, let's go over here. Repair weapon. Fortify weapon. Evelyn plus 8. So we need 5 more bloodstone chunks for that. Blood gem fortification. See if anything turns blue. I don't think we got any new blood gems, right? Nope. Evelyn. I don't think there's anything here either. And we can level up. So let's take a look at the stats on this weapon. A scaling with strength. So we definitely want strength, unless we switch to a quality or dex build later. Or skill build, I should say.
I'm very well.
So I'm noticing my endurance is a little low currently. Yeah, I think I want endurance up so we can get like one more attack, basically.
Farewell, good heart. May.
Goodbye. All right, and we'll end this episode, or stream, I should say, here, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, tentative schedule is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Right now, I'm like, today was a good example where so many things popped up where I was like, shoot, okay, I have to push it like really far. So I don't know. It's going to be touch and go, like I said, for like probably like 1 to 3 more months until we're like situated and I can make an actual schedule. So, like I said, follow the Twitter at Grovana or join the Discord if you're a member or patron and you'll be alerted when I'm live. That's the best way until I can just guarantee I can stick to a schedule, you know. But yeah, thanks for watching, Danka. Have a wonderful night, ladies and gents. Next stream will basically be any morning when I have time and that I feel like I want to stream. And then also we're going to try to stick with Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I would say probably around 2 to 3 p.m. starting time, mountain time, unless just things pop up. For instance, Wednesday, there's a thing that's going to happen where it's like right at when I would go live. So like I said, it's just going to be touch and go for now, but in 1 to 3 months that will calm down. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. It was a joy and pleasure hanging out with y'all. Have a great night. I'll see you next time. Bye.